Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. My name is Fruit Blast. This may look a little different, because today we're doing a sword PvP tips, and there's my friend right there, my test dummy. So, first off, we need to learn how to do all this combo stuff, but, with all that information out of the way, let's get straight into it. Alright, so first, we want to know how to even start the combo, because that's probably the most important thing about the combos. So get out of the hole. So pretty much what you want to do is, there's a lot of ways to do a combo. There's W tapping, like this. I also suggest that you have, what's it called on? Toggle sprint, because it makes it easier because it resets your sprint every single time you press W. The way I like to do it is I like to press on W and then press back on S. So it should look like this. Because I find it's more reliable than a W tap. It's called an S tap. Because you're also backing up. But okay, so now that we know how to start the combo, let's learn how to hold one. Alright, since now we know how to start the combo by the S tap, like this, you see how he's taking constant knockback. I can even flex a little bit. But, so come back here. Like, let's go back to the middle, come on. And then pretty much, the way I like to do hold my combos is in an arc. So stand still. Like, press W, come toward me. I like to move in an arc around my opponents like this. So, hold W. Hold W, opponent. So, okay. So yeah, hold W. So you see how they keep coming back at you. And if you can get where your spacing is good enough, you can just have them like this. And if you can just keep mixing it up, what I like to do for my combos, okay, now I don't need a flex right now. What I like to do for my combos is I like to be flanking left and switch to right and S tap. So the way that would look like is, hey, you ready? So, boom. So try and hit me when I'm doing that. You see how I get that hit off? Allowing me to hit these combos. Okay, I don't need a flick right now. But so, that is the main way to hold, or if you want to start a combo by the S taps. And then it's called, it's not hacks, I just play too much. Or you can do the arc, like this. That's the way I suggest holding. Or you can do a little straight thing like this. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you learned something new. So with Diamond out of the way, all right, come out here. So come out here. Let's actually have a duel. So you ready to see this? Let's try. All right, he's probably gonna go super sweat mode since he's on video now. So boom, got the crit off. But you see how I'm comboing him? Boom. That's straight. It may look like I'm hacking, but I promise I'm not. I'm using Optifine right now, so you can tell I'm not hacking. Crit chaining. Crit chaining is also a very important part of PvP. We'll get into that in our next segment. But let's see. Oh, GG. So now, with that out of the way, let's go to Netherite. Alright, so when you're in these kind of situations with full Netherite, a bunch of potions, the optimal way to use your potions is like this, where you throw them straight on your head. Or, for the alternative way, you can throw them straight at your feet, but it does give you less of the effect. The reason why you would do that is because, let's say, throw your potions up. I can just knock him out of it so he gets less of the effect. So that's why, if you're in a direct line of sight of your enemy, you want to splash it down at your feet. So that's out of the way. Let's learn about pre-gapping. So pre-gapping is where you eat a golden apple before you go into the fight. You see that little yellow bar on my hunger bar? That's a special mod I have called Apple Skin. It allows me to see your saturation. It's like an invisible food bar. But so hit me, like crit me. Over and over, like get a good crit chain. No, like with your sword. Like crit me a few times. Zoom. Boom. Stop. You see how I'm regenerating, but the saturation bar is going up. So that's why a lot of good PvPers like to pre-golden apple. So that's why you want to pre-golden apple, so then you regen faster. Now on to pearls. So let's say you're getting comboed, like, oh, I'm getting comboed. You want to do what's called a short pearl, where it's not too far away. Because let's say you do a long pearl, he can just crit chain me right now. But let's say you do a short pearl, you can just go boom, like boom. Oh, okay, I'm really bad at it. But boom, and you're here. Then boom, he's out. But there's also another thing you want to be good at. Okay, stop it. Oh, his lag. There's another thing you want to be good at. Aggro pearls. So that's pretty much where pearl away. Try and pearl away, like short pearl. So boom, you short pearl, boom, right to him so he can't regen. Boom, right to him so he can't regen. So boom, then you can help win an engagement. But there's also another strategy you can use. It's a very important strategy and potion thing you need to know. So let me pop your totem real quick. Let me just crit chain, boom, 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 boom. We'll get into this later. So you see, since he just popped his totem, you have to repot your potions. Because whenever you pop, it wipes your potion effects. But you do gain 30 seconds of fire resistance. So that's a very helpful plus. You won't even just... Okay. But so, yes, that's also a very helpful plus. But now on to the real stuff. On how to actually do combos. So I'll just do it with my fist so he doesn't automatically die. So combos and strafes in Netherite PvP are criminally underrated for some reason because they're so good. So like, watch, just boom. Like, boom. I'm just strafing and he can't hit me. And let's say, like, you just hit, boom. So this is how I would suggest doing side-to-side strafes. But so side-to-side strafes are the most effective when they're jumping for a crit. So try and jump for a crit. See, look, just side-to-side strafes. Like that. And then the most effective for just normal combat is you need a larger mouse pad, but a steady aim, circle strafes. So like you see how I'm getting out of his line of view? That's what circle strafes are for. But you want a large mouse pad. So you can kind of do 360s, because 360s are what really help with circle strafes. So I'm not very good at circle strafes. As you can probably tell, I'm mainly a side-to-side strafe kind of guy. But now let's get into how to crit chain. Alright, so stop. Critical hit is when you do 50% more damage. So I punch him right now, that does not do a lot. But if I crit him, it does 50% more. So you can start what's called a critical hit chain. So what's really cool about the sword... Oh, come on, move in the border. Move in the border. Oh, yeah, so... First, the thing about the sword cooldown is it's done every time you're able to jump again. So if you want a critical hit chain... You can just go boom, 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 boom. And it melts through their health over and over and over. But they're kind of hard to pull off. What you have to do is I like to start my crit chains more rather, with either a ground hit or a S or a W tap to fling my opponent up in the air. Like that, so like watch, boom. Now they just can't really hit me, since they're up in the air. And all that stuff. So that's the way I like to start crit chains. Now, one of the most important things is, let's say you run out of your potions, since we already know how to use those. And let's say you and your opponent are like super evenly matched, getting the same amount of hits. What you want to learn how to do is like, oh, you guys are like crit chaining each other, like, yeah, like crit chains, like that. But what you want to know how to do is heal up your armor. So, pretty much whenever your armor is at 60%. I have little mods down here to help me. But whenever your armor is at 60%, and if you're on your last stack of XP bottles, you can heal your armor up. As you see, my durability goes up. So let's say you're down to your last stack of XP bottles. You can heal them up at 60 to completely round out everything. And so that is one of the most important tools to PvP. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.